Hi guys, I'm Shmee, hello and welcome back to the channel where you join me on a beautiful afternoon. It is car week and today it is hypercars galore. I'm going to be driving in the blue Zenvo TSR-S, the very same car that came to visit the Schmuseum that I drove at Laguna Seca, and today I'm driving over to Exotics on Broadway, which I've attended a few times before. I took my Ford GT over there about 3 years ago. Today the lineup is going to be monumental. Then after that, if we've got time, we're going to be heading over to 17 Mile Drive to meet up with even more hypercars. Today is car week in a nutshell. If you see one thing about car week, it's this: people, events, hypercars, craziness, and driving in this, which I can't wait for as we are so close to the delivery now of my TSR-S. Let's get this started. Let's get on over. The white car has already gone. We're at the Zenvo House here, but we need to go get over to the event. We're a little bit late today and I can't wait to drive this again. Let's go. It is time to wake up the beast. We've got Thor's hammer for the key, and obviously when I take delivery of mine in about a week, 10 days time, we'll be going through all of this in detail, but that goes just into the slot right here. Wait just a second and then hit the start button and fire it up. Oh yes, ready to rock and roll, let's go. Let us head on out then for what is now actually my third drive in this TSR-S. It is so loud and dramatic and crazy. We're in road mode. My goodness. That noise, that bang and explosion and just drama. God, can you imagine if I have mine out here at some point? In a dream world, it might have been here this week, but just a little bit complicated with everything in the plans, in the works at my end. This is silly. That's just the super gentle shift sound in regular IQ, power and road mode. Nothing crazy. You change your power and your gear settings with the steering wheel. F8 Tributo just there, 720S over that away. This is going to be a good day for good cars on a beautiful afternoon onto the open road. That sound is utterly, utterly mental. I mean, the car is just mental. So if I press gear, this is where it changes into race mode and everything gets even sharper and even faster. Obviously, we're driving in a TSR-S, and that means if we were on E85, we'd have 1,360 horsepower. As it is on pump fuel, we have 1,177. Bonkers numbers, absolutely bonkers numbers. And all of the drama you could imagine. That's why it's so cool to be taking this car to go and catch up with the other one. In fact, the sound of the superchargers. I can't wait for mine. I cannot wait. It's so soon now. Coming towards us, well, GT3, but look at this, there's an F40. We're spotting F40s and a GT4, spotting F40s from the Zenvo. I'm just in road mode at the moment, the chill mode, and I guess being in awe of the car that I'm driving. Not the first time I've driven one. Obviously at this point I have not driven mine. While we were able to show it at the Goodwood Festival of Speed, it then went back to Denmark to have everything finished up. Then it's been a topaz with paint protection film, and I'm heading to Denmark myself after this week to go and take delivery of it, which obviously is phenomenally exciting. What do we have there? Gallardo behind the truck. You can't really see that, unfortunately. There's a yellow Gallardo there. You'll just have to believe me. But if I go back into race mode on the gearbox, this is where an acceleration, just go for a short shift because it's so brutal. I've described this car before. Oh, Red Edition Focus RS. I've described it before as effectively an Aventador SVJ on even more steroids. F8 Tributo, just the epic cars are everywhere. It's so crazy. It's so crazy how many amazing cars are around during this week. And this is in regular power. If you press there, you get max power. I mean, we're not using max power now, of course, because I don't really need 1200 horsepower to sit in a traffic jam. So we'll keep that in IQ, which just restricts restricts things and keeps it all a little bit more civilized. We've had a Carrera GT go by, an SPJ go by, but everything just comes and then it's gone just like that. Now some downshifts, just while we're still in race on the gearbox. Absolute madness. So to get to the event, we head this way. I just find even, you know, driving this slowly is an event, is an occasion. We have arrived and look at how many people are here. This is just a tiny bit crazy. How do we actually turn in? Holy moly. Hey, okay, we are making our way through a very crazy crowd of people. Hey, how you doing? Trying to see all the cars that are around as well. We are surrounded by all sorts of crazy things. On the left, we've got G500. Oh, Spiker just in there. Spiker's cool. We've got Jack Ultramotive with his Harlequin R8 just here. Spotting plenty of nice things around as we carefully make our way through. Hey, what do we have? 488s, F8. Look at that 488 in there. That is sparkly. God, look at the colours, the proper Skittles, as we very carefully do this. Oh look, is there an F40 just there? Is there a white F40? Yeah, there's a white F40 just through there. Okay. Oh, these guys, the half 11 guys, the oil stain car. I've seen that before. That's cool to see them again. Oh look, we've got the Koenigsegg just there. CCX behind the crowd. It's so hard to see anything right now. So where are they putting me? We're gonna go. Okay, we're parking here. Hey, we have found the white TSR-S, and we will park the two. There we go. We're parked. So that means for the moment into neutral. Okay, that's probably enough absolutely deafening everybody. My word. Park brake on. Some silence for a moment. Let's hop out. Okay, this is cool. Look at the crowd coming past. The De Tomaso P72. Look at this. Green and gold. What a colour scheme. Amazing to see these. I know the guys well. Driving it. Look at this. Listen to this. Gosh, if they revved it right now, that would hurt a little bit. That's cool. Exactly as we just were. Squeezing through the crowd. De Tomaso P72. Love what they're doing with that. But I'm going to let the car disappear behind the crowd here. Yeah, not going to be keeping up with that one right now. Right, let's go back that way to the Zenvos. Back through here to go find the cars. The white one has the rear clam open at the moment. So if I just squeeze around, we can have a quick look in here. Magical. 5.8 litres of twin supercharged V8, all of the carbon fibre you can imagine. Just looks mega. The wing in the rear position tucked back just to make it possible to open up that rear clam. Stand out of the way here. Cool. Gotta watch out. G63 6x6 coming through. Ridiculous things. I think they made about 100 of them, maybe even less. Maybe it's like 90 or something like that. But the 6x6, obviously. Six-wheeler, massive flatbed at the back of the thing. Just all around crazy. Hey, that's from Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi #1. That is quite a plate. That is quite a plate. On this side, we have the crazy Hispano Suiza. This, I think, is the first customer car. Look at the paint color. Actually, it's tinted carbon body with a light interior. Crazy. Now that's a good spec for a P1. Green with the silver wheels.
Color's called Fusion Green.
Fusion Green. Awesome. Looks amazing. That looks really nice. And next to it, we have Fred's Ferrari F50. His F40 with the Marlboro livery that he drove up here on Fuel Run with. That's a cool pair side by side, isn't it? P1 and F40, two icons. Found some of the Koenigseggs here, the art cars you could say. We've got the Koenigsegg CCX just here. If I come on past this one, this Agera RS, one of the 25, is in fact, as it says there, the 277.9 miles per hour world record car. This is the one that set that top speed world record for a production car. You can see the dark red paintwork inside. Absolutely ridiculous thing. Crazy and cool. to see it always out and heading to different events and things. We have got to go this way. Look at this lineup. F50, 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 F50. Literally 6 Ferrari F50s in a row, and I make no secret that the F50 is my favourite dream poster car, one day lottery win type thing. Now $4 or $5 million worth, maybe even more, who knows? And there are 6 of them, including this black one, all here in a row, and something revving over the other side. This is stunning to see all of these. We've actually got a mixture of cars with no roof on, cars with the hard roof on. There's one also with the fabric, soft top, foldable roof also. So obviously based around that fabulous naturally aspirated V12. Carbon body panels kind of skinned over the top of the car. Always fabulous to be able to see and look at. That's just amazing, to be honest. Absolutely amazing. Incredible things. Yes, like I said, the fabric roof on the car just over here. This is number 1. I've actually filmed with some of these before. This car I have driven, Dennis's car, which was mega. I've been out in Epic Winds, which I think is the furthest red one as well. Awesome, and I can hear things happening in the background. I can definitely hear some cars moving around up there. Not quite sure what or where exactly, but we're also going to head to the other side over this way. I know that they're hard to see, but we've got an event door coming through there, followed by a Ferrari, and they are both spectacularly loud. Yep, everyone holding their ears. Oh yeah, it's a pista, Forte pista. Oh no, it's not a pista, it's just got a pista-like bonnet. It's a regular Forte, interesting, clever. Then at this end, look at this lineup. Bugatti Chiron Pur Sport, one of 60. Ferrari LaFerrari, one of 499. Pagani Huayra Roadster, one of 100. Porsche Carrera GT. This just goes on and on and on. McLaren Senna, one of 500. We've got the Koenigsegg Regera, which is one of 80. We've got the Koenigsegg Agera RS, one of 25. And then we've got the Hennessey Venom F5 Roadster, which is one of 30 that they're making in total. That is a pretty spectacular lineup. Draken, good to see that again. Good to see lots of these cars again, in fact, that I've spotted at various different times, different events, different garages and things over the years, all lined up like this. What a stunning display of cars. Totally mental. Absolutely phenomenal. What an amazing display to see. It's often a Lambo. Just waiting for it to go again. Wait for it, wait for it. So loud. And everyone follows. Get the shots. Koenigsegg Roll-out time. The F50s are gearing up also to head off in just a second. And presumably there's going to be more coming this way in just a moment. It is that time of day. Engines are started. Action is happening. People are getting ready to make a move. Event door driving past. Straight pipe F50. Definitely making a racket here. All of the guys getting ready to drive out. That's really loud, but so cool. Really cool. Okay, the noisiest leads the crowd. That is so loud, it's silly. Oh, this is just unreal. F50 party. Oh look, we've got the P1 HDK just through there as well. I'll go the 5 reds. Wow. So they're all out. Well, the lineup doesn't stop, hey? Look at this little display that we've got right here. The Apollo IE, the Chiron Pur Sport, the 2 from Hyper NFT, the full orange Ford GT, and the Volcano Red P1. Red and orange look amazing together. And those 2 in full carbon look amazing together. Apollo IE is one of 10. Another of the Pur Sports. There'll be about 1250, 1300 Ford GTs in total, and then 375 P1s, V8, V6, W16, V12. That's a cool lineup there. Well, this is fun. Chiron Pur Sport, escaping out, squeezing through. LaFerrari behind. For all your work, man. Thank you very much. Have a good one. This is just crazy. Just absolutely crazy. Oh, the Huayra's coming out as well. The whole troop. My word. Oh, that sounds cool.
I'm gonna keep people away from
This is just mad. Totally mad. And lost in the crowd. The oil stain lab, 11:30, super loud. The Safari Rothmans here, squeezing around, going the opposite way to the traffic, coming through this way. Okay, it's time for Zenvo Roll-out. The white car has just started. Let me step into here very quickly, and we will do exactly the same with this one. So, key in. It is fun to do that. And then, make sure it's in neutral, start it up. It's so silly. 1 second, 1 second. This event is officially crazy. It's so crazy. All right, let's go into gear. We're good. Zenvo Roll-out. How cool is that? Absolutely mad. Completely mad. And this is kind of fun in the camera for the rearview mirror as well that I've got here. I've got the Ferrari following us. Entertaining. Off we go. Thank you. Zenvo chasing Zenvo. How cool is this? That doesn't happen every day. A convoy of Zenvos. Do you know what's going to be amazing? Is when we have Zenvo tours and things in the future. And I've met quite a few of the new customers who have placed orders and that kind of thing. It's going to be so much fun to have drives together. Hey, we've got Daniel Mack here. What do you do for a living?
There he is.
How you doing?
Finally!
Hey, we got it. Well, YouTube, social media, you know the drill. Shmee on 50.
There we go,
Hey!
man! Hell yeah, man!
Woo!
Hi guys, I'm Shmee. Yeah, take a selfie.
Yeah. We're rolling out. The red Chiron is in front of us. We have the two Zenvos together and mad crowds. Absolutely mad crowds.
I love you!
A minute or two away from the event, we have data and we have Waze. Waze built in. This isn't CarPlay or Android Auto or anything like that. It's just built into the car, which is actually genius. I know it's been a bit of a talking point having a tablet, an iPad or whatever in the middle of the car like this, but when you have it up and running this way, what more could you possibly want? The best navigation. Hey look, the other one's all the way up there following a Corvette. So I say the best navigation just built into your car. Perfect solution if you ask me. Back in road mode to be a little bit more gentle, but this thing is so loud and so dramatic, and that road is really chopped up. What is that crazy thing? We saw that the other day. Not entirely sure what it is, but anyway, this is a bit of a learning experience. This is actually probably the most time I've spent at the driving seat, at the steering wheel of a TSR-S, and just going back and forth between the different modes and learning how they work and what they do and how they interact and what the best way to do it is. In road mode, as we're driving on the road, how you fluctuate the throttle with the automated gearbox effectively, and in race mode, how you just keep your foot mashed to the floor, how you go full throttle, all guns blazing basically. Kind of waiting for the other car, which is behind us at the moment. The camera phone's obviously hanging out windows when these things are on the road together. Here we go, the white car alongside. So cool. This is one of the first Zenvo double drives. Oh, we've got some traffic. That's less than ideal. We are arriving right now at 17 Mile Drive and the coast. This is really, really cool. What a place, what a view, what a place to be. Coming towards us is a lovely A12 GTS. Blue over crema or sabbia inside. Super nice. I'm surprised though, because normally it's super busy around here, but today, apparently not. Coming towards us, a Ferrari SF90. Quite subtle in the grey, kind of the opposite of this. We've got a nice PTS 911 GTS in front of us. There are so many Porsches around here this week, honestly. I mean, another 992 convertible just coming down there. It's literally Porsche Central. I thought though that we would honestly find more hyper stuff around this area. I really did. 992 GT3. Oh, there's an AMG GT Black Series Project 1 Edition with the stars and a pista. You never know what is lurking around the corner. You never ever know. You never know what you're going to find. Corvette, R8, Aventador. Always quite liked that spec for the Aventador. And then Casa Ferrari is down this way as well, which we won't quite be able to see from the road, but there'll certainly be some nice cars around. That is a 997 GT2 RS, and then a cop car, and then a pista, as you do. Good mix. And what's coming? I think I've got a Hurricane coming up towards me. I can just about make out down there. Followed by an R35 GTR down here, SF90. Oh, Monza. There's a Monza SP2 just over there. Not sure if you can quite see that over my shoulder. Monza SP2, Hurricane coming past. We've got Ferraris everywhere. There's a GTC4 Lusso. There's an 812 GTS, very unusual colour scheme. Unusual colour also on that C63S. Then we've got a Gallardo Spider. And look at this is just cars after cars after cars. And we're following an 911 Turbo S. There's another R35 coming up towards us now. And another one after that. Okay, there was clearly a GTR type thing going on here. This is the Bugatti stand. And yes, in there we have a line of Bugattis. Chiron, Plus Sport, Super Sport, I think, maybe. I'm sure the Mistral is tucked around the new convertible that's recently been introduced. I mean, what a world when today we've seen, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 Bugattis, maybe more. I don't even know how to describe it sometimes. It's just utterly stupid. It's just silly. How many cool cars. Look, LaFerrari in traffic. There's a LaFerrari coming towards us. Just like that, just casually. It's amazing. Followed by a GT2 RS as well. Lamborghini Huracan STO, followed by an Aston DB9. I mean, STOs this weekend. I did actually think about bringing mine out, and if I'd brought that here, it would have been one of bazillions that I've seen. We've got a GT3 RS liveried up like the Porsche race cars. I just can't believe how much it goes on, and actually where we are right now is kind of cool. Those downshifts, even just at crawling speed. This driveway, I think, is David Lee, Ferrari collector David Lee, and it has been filled with Ferrari hypers. I can see the yellow F40 there. What else is up there? I know it's like basically all the yellow. I can see another F50, Enzo. I mean, it's just a bit silly, really. It's just completely silly. There's an Urus turning across in front of us. I don't know, that driveway is like LaFerrari Enzo F50, F40, 288, and most of them in both red and yellow, which is utterly stupid. Utterly stupid. Yeah, I can see the yellow F50. Should have got that one out this evening. Look at that. Yellow F40, red F40, yellow F50, red F50. Silly. That is genuinely 8 F50s today. 8 F50s in a day. In a day! Mind is blown. This is carnage around here. 812 GTS, STO. Behind the STO is a 675 LT. This is just like nice cars everywhere. There's a DeLorean with the doors up on the right just in front of us. I didn't mention that across the road where you can barely see, there's a 12C. There's a Brabus 4x4 squared G500. There's also a Spiker behind that Subaru, just on the left-hand side. You never even know what's going on around here anymore. Oh, there's a 600 LT as well, parked up on the other side. hidden out of sight at the moment, but on the right is a Performante. Across the road, behind this Tesla, unfortunately we can't really see, there was a Murcielago. There it is, Murcielago Roadster. We've got something that looks like a 250 California. Don't know if it is a 250 California or not. We're going to go this way. Across there we've got a 360. On the other side we've got a GT4. Let's go through AMG GTR. What's in front of this? F8 Spider. Ventador SV. Just, I mean, the carnage goes on there. Every second car is something amazing. And I say this about Car Week all the time. It's so surreal. The number of like Ferraris you just start to dismiss because you're fed up with seeing them because there are so many around. Crazy modified R8s. Like just different wacky cars and things around here. Porsche, Ferrari, Porsche, Ferrari, R8, Lotus. Just don't stop calling out names of cars and you see them. It's all totally bonkers. Never ever anywhere else do you see like this, other than Monaco in the summer. Monaco in the summer is basically the same, just constantly cool cars. We've made it back to the Zenvo house, parked the two cars back up just for the moment, but bit of a surprise, a trio of McLaren P1s in addition to the cars. In fact, this is my friend Supercar Stephen. I drove that P1 during Car Week last year in convoy with this very car, which has the full exposed carbon fibre bodywork. And this car I actually filmed back in 2014. I think around October, November 2014, I went and met the then owner to film this very car. Amazing to see it again with this colour stream paintwork. Looks stunning, really, really cool on the HRE wheels as well. So that's quite a special view right now. Not something you see every day. 3 out of the 375, and we've seen at least one other car today. Is it only one? Maybe it's even more. I'm not even sure at this stage the number of hypercars that we've seen around Monterey Car Week. Love the sound of P1 starting, the way the relays kick them into that action, fire them up. Take a listen to this one. The Zenvos are joining as well. I had the opportunity to go out, but I've got a few things I need to get cracking on with. It's actually fascinating to hear that from the outside after having been driving it. It's really loud. Really, really loud. Kind of crazy. Well, off they go. And I think everyone else is going to follow now. I think we're going to have the full car exodus with everything departing. So we'll enjoy watching that happening and everything going. It's cool to see the white one on the move as well. So off go the Zenvos. P1 rollout. Off goes one. Off goes two. Off goes three. How cool is that? Well, the cars have all gone. It has been a day, as I said, of hypercars galore. Driving the TSR-S out on the roads, probably the last time I'll drive one that isn't mine prior to the delivery of mine very, 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 very soon, and heading over to Exotics on Broadway. I suspect, well, I've not been counting. You guys might have done. I'd love somebody to let me know how many hypercars we've seen in today's video, but it's probably 30, 40, I don't know, maybe 50. It's been a lot. It's been crazy. Some mega stuff, an awesome time out here. Big thanks to the Zenvo guys and to the team at Exotics on Broadway, and to so many of you that I've managed to meet out here as well. But for this evening, I need to take a chill, get some stuff done, and I'll catch up with you again very soon. Cheers.